Hello again. Um, what's special about these videos to me, like from a player perspective? Like if I watch somebody else, there's lots of people. If you're wondering, like I've watched many people over the years when I either played this or I didn't. But I'm gonna just let this play, and then I'll talk about what's great about it. We're about to pull here. This is a monk here, standing to my left in the video. 2 prophets there. Yeah, that's 2 healers. So that's something that, I know I can mez or make a pet or mana drain. Right now I don't have the Theft of Thought loaded on the one of the bottom 3 of the spell bar. If you're looking from top down. I was admiring the weapon in her hand. I was wondering if it was the same halberd that I had on my warrior. The graphic looks the same. It probably is. Just stuff you think about in the game then, because, this is a group just formed by magic, or, you know, people were coming into Velcators. And we were just standing there looking for a group or trying to find a hole somewhere, because, well, there was a group there like I showed you in other videos. Sorry, I have badly healed ribs, so sometimes it makes my side hurt. But what's great about the game is when we pull something in, just watch. Like if it was a dark room, could you imagine? Look at all the spells going off. Like it's like people were serious about one thing, making a pile of corpses. Resisted it. See, I'm paying attention to my left box. If it resists something, then I know I'll retash or I'll at least get it slowed. Um, but I remember coming up here and soloing some of this. It might have been 57 or 58, but I could only kill maybe the 2 over there in the corner that are not up right now, and the one that would be behind me that got me in the back. They had told me to move one time, but like I was res 6, so I couldn't. I mean, but it wasn't that time. But I knew it would respawn, but, after you've been doing it a while, you get a little sloppy, but, I jump up and mez it or root it or whatever. I mean, usually somebody's on it, but this was a really good group. But, well, I'll finish the fight for you there. But you see on the bar there, if you can read the screen, what spell I'm going to use, or, I'm looking at, all right, I didn't expect to come clear up here, but, I wasn't against it. I mean, if I couldn't do something, well, I would just type to them, and that's in the box above, which you see. Like, some of it I still have to sort out or separate, like for the dice rolls and all that, but really, whatever loot dropped, I really wasn't here for loot. I knew you could get items, but, the experience, getting levels, try to finish out to 60. And, I'm going to be working on epic parts when I play or, do different things. But, I mean, I'd showed this video before, but, this is 6 people working together. They might be in a Discord talking to each other. They probably are. I mean, I'm just reading the text. And, I mean, like I said before, I've been in those before. I'm not against logging into them. I think the people that run this server, I mean, obviously they're a large corporation, and they spend a lot of time and money, giving the public this. And, well, I'm just a player that played it back then. like most people do or did. I would assume most of the people that play on this server are probably developers, or some of them are, or well, just people that like this particular server. I have nothing against like some of the other channels I mentioned, like Cedrith EQ, even Classic EverQuest, Cinecool, some of those guys. Like I was watching Tecmos, Rectu, some of them because they were doing the Enchanter, and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember, the hole, or some place where they were, soloing something, or little different things about the game. But there was a member in Kingdom one night. I was on, I think it was Havoc's. I was in Crushbone. She gave me a buff and watched me clear the room. I mean, I'm not bragging about it. It's just enchanters. I mean, if your spells land, I mean, of course you can die. But I was thinking about something RP Grandpa had said to me. Well, he and I talk in game when he's on. If we'll just say hi if nothing else, or well, he leveled his necro. He was kind of behind me, and he's up in his 50s now. I mean, I could be there. Uh, I don't prioritize it like that, but if I get on and I'm committed to a raid or a group, I want to be, well, it's forthcoming to them. If we take breaks or go to the bathroom, most people are cool with it. They don't have a problem with it at all. But when you're, if someone's not reading the text box or they miss it, I don't know how people have their UI set up. And if they're relying on, a Discord via voice, and they don't know I'm AFK and they pull four things, well, then, they might be mad at the Enchanter. But, you know, because you're just standing there like a statue or sitting down. Maybe you were medding, you needed to go to the bathroom, or coffee like most people, or tea, or energy drinks, or whatever they do. I have no complaints about it. Although I've chimed in here and there about it, it's like I played on Quorum. I had no problem with Quorum. I remember the updates, though, causing like spell bar problems and stuff, and I was like, well, I had other things to do, and I didn't play P1999 for a whole lot for maybe a year or two. I had to take a complete break. Uh, Not to explain it, but like there's stuff to come, if I live long enough, and live to see another day. And I don't want to sound morbid about life. I mean, you never know. I mean, I don't watch much TV. I just try to just stay out of it. I mean, online, though, it's like that goes out to the world. But it looks like I have the ability maybe to set up lives, and some other stuff here I've noticed is coming back to the channel after my main channel. I was offered monetization, and I had turned it down at the time because, well, I wasn't really posting to YouTube, so I wasn't trying to make it a living, or I mean, nobody's going to turn down free money, even if it's a couple bucks, right? But that's not my goal, but maybe it should be. But he was talking about, and he being RP Grandpa is, someone that plays EverQuest and posts on YouTube. I ran across this channel probably because of searching for EverQuest, or, however it just pops up. And he was talking about, well, I guess he has a Discord or whatever he's doing, or having guests. It's not that I'm trying to get exposure, but he seems really knowledgeable about the game, Uh, although we all have our gripes about it, but the gripe isn't, to me, it's just, hey, uh, I could get into a raid, I'm sure, or there's probably raids going on this server for Velks, or some of the other places. Just, sometimes I'm focused on the guild chat a lot, or sometimes I'm not. It just depends. I might only have an hour, I might not feel like playing for very long, There's lots of reasons, but here I am talking about it. But I have a lot of, well, I call it footage, but uh, I fixed the squeaky chair. I did order a couple webcams because This is a desktop computer. It's a workstation for me, and it'll, run a few games. I was testing things out. There's some things that I did notice about it after I updated it to the NVIDIA Quadro card. Like if it went into screen save or power save mode, it wouldn't come out. It was like it went into hibernation, and you had to power reset it. So I just messed around with the power settings. That's differed from the card that came in it the way I bought it. Uh, so I got most of that fixed now. Because I was just leaving the computer on, and when I come back to it, I hit the mouse or the enter key, and uh, I'm at the desktop, and I check my email or whatever people do at a computer. Most people do that stuff on their phone. I can do that on my phone too. But I forgot what I was going to say about. Some of the channels I watch pretty regular, or I subscribe to their membership just because, well, they're doing videos, and I did watch a lot of those people, or maybe some of them I made mad, or I didn't make mad. I don't know. I try to stay out of the server to server to server to server drama. It's like, to me, it's like if you play on Quorum and you played on P19, or you played on TACP. I played on some of those other servers, and while you leveled quick and you could get every piece of gear you want, after a while you got bored with it, and well, you went through the game in a month or two, and it was fun and fast. But I have nothing against people that want to play on those servers. I mean, this game wasn't meant to be easy. It requires groups, and like most of the stuff at 60, I could probably solo my epic, maybe some of it or most of it. I haven't done it, so I haven't tried. When I got epic parts for my enchanter back then, I had, 4 or 5 friends, down in City of Mist or something, going up there for the Reaver. But I've seen other people do it. It doesn't mean I could do it, but I could probably do it after I figure it out. You might die 3 or 4 times, but you know that's why they say it sucks to be 60. But if you're playing the game and well, you get a res, which most people probably would, or they just say suck it up, Buttercup, and they go back into Velks, and well, they died once and they lost their level, or they didn't. They had enough padding in 60. Well, might as well. Like I watched Prismatica control charm. That snake dude for a robe. The robe's nice, but there's I guess a solo challenge if you wanted to watch him. He was leveling up into Plane of Hate solo. I'm sure those clerics beat him up a few times that he did in video. Maybe a few broken keyboards or not. I mean, I was one of those people when I was younger, not like rage, but yeah, you get mad. But I try not to do that now. I think that some people, I've ran across a couple people on whatever server, I have not had any real issues here. It's just, I had mentioned in one of my videos about the druid. See, when I'd come back down, I didn't see, she was at the entrance, it's a female character, and she went down there, but she was on the other side of the tunnel in the water, maybe checking on a named. The shaman and I came in, got our bodies, got buffed up. He got his pet. Repops were coming, and then when I walked around because I saw corpses, she was killing him, and I was like, oh. And I started talking to him. I was like, well, is this her camp? Or because I didn't want to, you know, I should have started talking to her, but I didn't. She wasn't grouped, and I didn't know she was in there. He said he was down there, so uh, somebody had sent me a tell, but it was a different person. It wasn't anyone in that particular group as far as their nameplate. They had sent me a tell, but I didn't see it because I wasn't at the computer. They said, hey, do you need help? We came to help you. And I was like, well, did I ask for help? For a minute, but then I remembered, oh, well, earlier I'd said, hey, if there's any 25 to 30 or whatever people want to come to CT for, some experience or whatever. But some of that stuff kind of bothers people. It's not that it bothers me. I just didn't want a misunderstanding about it. That's why I mentioned it. But here lately, he's been working on. I guess he's getting ready to move or something, and he had mentioned on his video. I'm not sure. I guess it's another game or something he's working on, but he was playing over here. He was looking for somebody to do something, but he wasn't sure if his friend could do it consistently. I don't know what he was talking about. I don't remember exactly, but it might have been pertaining to him and his buddies. But it's a good channel. You should check it out if you haven't. And there's quite a few others. Cedrith is leveled a bunch of characters like Classic, EverQuest, and Cinecool, and all the rest of them. I'm not trying to level a bunch of characters just to level them. It's just, I don't know, something to do when I play. But he was in Velcator's on his Ranger. I think he was 54 as well. So you can solo the spiders as melee, but the Velcator's raid now on P1999, I don't know if they would need all 40 or not. I mean, if these people were already really geared, and they probably are, because, well, they were probably raiding Velcators within, well, at launch, really. If you think about it, like when they updated it on this particular server and added the X-Pack, because these people had already been leveling for 3 years, 4 years, something like that. So they probably already had, the core group. I don't want to sound stupid to it, but like I said, when I was in Castle, I did some things with the guild, and I got 47 because I was like, well, hey, I could start raiding some of the stuff. But then, life happened, and, well, I mean, I don't have any problems with any of them. If anyone was thinking that, because I left abruptly. It was just like gone, Like, well, they talked about a few people doing that. It's like I had a lot of court, and, I had moved myself and course health and, different things. But, God blesses us all. So thankful for that. But there you go, and I'll try to not say but. I hate that, but, blame Wreck-It Rogue. Have a good one.